going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to the channel. And I'm your boy, Auto Guy DIY. So in today's episode, man, it is 108 degrees out here. So we're gonna get into something not so strenuous. So we all know, if you've been with me for a while, if you hadn't, go back, check a couple of my last videos. You'll find out the issues I'm having with my 2009 Ram 1500. And then you can kind of get caught up on what we're trying to do with this thing and some of the issues I'm having. So in this video, I plan on driving the truck to work every day this week. So I'm gonna go ahead, put some tools, or get some tools out of my blue truck, put it in the white truck. We're gonna drive it every day. So with that being said, I'm gonna change the oil today. I did put like 8 ounces of marble mixture oil in the truck. The last oil change, which was very light, I'll show y'all what comes out of it. Look, I'll show you the drain pan real quick. You know, I like to show y'all that everything's clean. I'm not trying to fool anybody. I'm trying to give y'all good results or bad results, either way, whichever one it goes. So I'm gonna change the oil, then I'll show y'all what's in the drain pan. And then, as y'all know, or if it's your first time coming, I do like to show y'all exactly what I'm doing to the truck. So I'll show you that I put the marble mixture oil in there. I'm replacing 2 quarts out of the 7, and then we'll run it. And then once I change the oil again, then we'll do another update. And then on top of that, with me driving it to work every day, it's supposed to be anywhere from 100 to 103 degrees every day. So I am gonna drain my radiator. The cooling system has been doing better. The truck runs anywhere from 201 to 206, which isn't too bad. I've been kind of looking at the blue truck to compare the two, and it kind of runs the same, because that little thing scan I got, it'll show me the engine temperature, because it doesn't have the digital readout like my 09 does. So let me jump under here. We'll get this oil pulled out of here. We'll get it drained out, and then I'll show you that we're putting the marble mixture oil in, and we'll get it going. And hopefully next week will be a more exciting video. And 2 more things. One, I should be going to pick that AC control module up in tomorrow after work for 60 bucks. So I'm super excited to see if that's gonna fix my problem, because I believe that's it. And then stick with me to the end of the video, and I'll also go through the quick reset process on your oil change notification on your dash, just so we can go through it again. So if you've been with me a while, you know I like to show you what I'm exactly draining out of the truck. So you know that what I'm draining is coming out of the actual truck. I will be putting the marble mixture oil in. So there you have it, man. We're gonna drain all that out, and we'll see what's going on with it. So here we go, man. I had to get my light out here. The light's not that good. There's a little bit of stuff in there. Remember, I only put 8 ounces or 10 ounces of marble mixture oil in there, so it did all right, I guess. So let me get over here. I'm gonna slap my trusty Fram oil filter on there. I'm gonna put 5 quarts of 5W20 Castro high mileage in there, and then I'm gonna put the 2 of marble mixture oil. Then I gotta drain the radiator, put it with coolant, because I'm gonna be driving it every day, and I wanna do the coolant for protection, because I feel like I'd be a better bet driving in 100-degree weather with at least a gallon of coolant in the system. Put my 5 quarts of Castro in there. So, you know I like to show y'all what I put in these trucks. That's just my cup of tea. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this one in there, so I know I have at least 6 quarts of oil in the truck, and then we're gonna start it up, and then we'll pour the last one in. This is so y'all can see that I'm pouring it in there, and I'm legit as I could ever be with y'all. We'll see if it don't quieten down this engine, make it run smoother. I mean, it did awesome for the blue truck, putting it in the oil. So we'll see if it'll do the same for this truck, because y'all already know my goal is at least 400,000 miles out of this one also. So if you've been with me, you know what the truck sounds like when it first starts up. So let's give it a go with 1 quart of marble mixture oil in there, and then we'll fire, and then we'll leave it running, and we'll pour the other one in there. Alright, so I know y'all heard that lifter ticking. That was just because there wasn't no oil pressure where I just changed the oil. So far it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna pour this last quart in there. We'll wrap this video up. I'm just gonna drain the radiator, put a gallon of coolant in there, top it off. We'll get into something next week. So let me pour this last one in there. I want y'all to know that I am putting 2. I know 20% of 7 quarts is 1.4 quarts, but we're just gonna go ahead and go with 2 on this one. And before I wrap this video up, we'll go through the resetting your notification on your dash process before we end this video. So before I end this video, jump in this truck and do this oil change notification reset. Look at the color of the water that's coming out of the truck now that I've flushed it and I've been driving it. I mean, look at these brown, I mean, that stuff, look at that stuff, it stains my fingers almost. That's what's coming out of this coolant system. So I'm almost 100% sure that's my issue. Next weekend we'll do another flush and hopefully something else. So let me jump in this truck, do this oil change notification reset for y'all. We'll end this video, but man, that stuff looks terrible. Look at it. You can see it floating. Wow. So we're in the truck now. I got all that buttoned up. Once I go through another oil change interval, excuse me, that sounded retarded. We'll go through an update. We'll see what come out of there. We'll cut the filter open. We'll take a look inside and see what's in it and see what's coming out of this engine on this truck, seeing as I showed y'all what came out of the engine on the 03 Ram. So since we're here and we did the oil change, I'm gonna go ahead and run through the process of doing your oil change due notification on your EVIC and getting it off of there. The last video, it didn't really show the screen that well, so you could tell that the light was on or off. So we're gonna run through it again because we're already here. So I'm gonna turn the key on so you can see that the oil change due notification is on. You gotta give it a second. There it is. All right, so this is how we're gonna do this. You're gonna turn the key to the on position, not access or accessory, to the on position. You're gonna push your pedal to the floor 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then that should reset it. I believe that's it. So we're gonna turn the key off. We're gonna start the truck. That should have been the baby's pappy right there. And there it is, no more messages. So that's what we got into this week. We're doing another Marvel Mystery series on the 09 Ram. So as I've stated before, the 09 Ram is equipped with the multi-displacement system. I have a video where I kind of ran through what the multi-displacement system is. So let's see if it does this any good, because it did make my 03 Ram run a lot better, or at least the engine was a lot smoother. So with all that, keep living the dream, doing your thing, like and subscribe. Always getting me with a comment, and I'm rolling out.